Assalamualaikum, my name is Arif Zakwan from FD22 and I want to talk about topic 3, electrochemistry. In a galvanic cell, the half reaction with the more positive reduction potential undergoes reduction and the one with the more negative potential undergoes oxidation. At the anode, oxidation reaction occurs because it is the site where electrons are lost. At the cathode, reduction reaction occurs as electrons are gained. Since chromium has the lower potential or more negative, it acts as the anode. And an equation is chromium solid oxidized to chromium ions. For cathode equation, tin ions are reduced to tin metal. For overall equation, by balancing the electrons, we combine these to get the net cell reaction. Finally, we can predict what we would actually see in the lab. For anode, the electrode becomes thinner and the cathode, the electrode becomes thicker. Moving on the visual representation of the cell, as shown in the diagram, the left electrode is the chromium anode immersed in a chromium ion solution. The right electrode is the tin cathode immersed in a tin ion solution. The electron flow is marked with an arrow pointing from left to right, from the chromium anode, the tin cathode through the external wire. The two halves are connected by a salt bridge containing KCl to maintain electrical neutrality. We represent this entire setup using standard cell notation, starting with the anode on the left and the cathode on the right. The single line represents phase boundaries, while the double vertical line represents the salt bridge. To find the total voltage produced by the cell, we use the formula E degree cell equals to E degree cathode minus E degree anode. By substituting our values, negative 0.14 minus negative 0.74. This gives us a total standard cell potential of positive 0.60 V. The positive value confirms that the reaction is spontaneous. Finally, we identify the chemical agents involved in the redox process. The oxidizing agent is the species that gets reduced, which is the tin 2 ion. The reducing agent is the species that gets oxidized, which is the chromium metal. The two function of salt bridge is to complete the electrical circuit and to maintain electrical neutrality by allowing ion movement. That's all from me. Thank you.